Have you ever felt the thrill of exploring the unknown? The rush of adrenaline as you step into a place forgotten by time? Today, I'll take you on a journey through an abandoned asylum, a place shrouded in mystery and fear. This story is based on true events and will take you to the edge of your seat. Our story begins with a group of urban explorers, Sarah, Mike, and Jake. They had heard whispers about the old Hollow Oaks Asylum, abandoned for decades and said to be haunted by the souls of its former patients. On a chilly autumn evening, the trio decided to venture into the eerie remnants of the asylum, seeking the thrill of discovery. As they approached the asylum, the massive iron gates loomed ahead, creaking as they pushed them open. The building was covered in ivy, its windows shattered, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. They stepped inside, their flashlights casting long shadows on the peeling walls. While exploring the main hall, they stumbled upon old patient records and photographs. The asylum had been operational during the early 1900s, a time when mental health treatment was often cruel and inhumane. Stories of mistreatment, abuse, and mysterious deaths plagued its history. The deeper they delved, the more unsettling the atmosphere became. Mike, who had a keen interest in history, read aloud from one of the records. Patient 67, committed for hysteria, disappeared without a trace. Last seen in the underground tunnels. The mention of underground tunnels piqued their curiosity and sent chills down their spines. Determined to uncover the asylum's secrets, they found a hidden door in the basement leading to the tunnels. The air grew colder as they descended, the walls damp and the sound of dripping water echoing around them. Their flashlights flickered, adding to the growing sense of dread. As they ventured further, they began to hear faint whispers and distant footsteps. They brushed it off as their imagination, but the unease was palpable. Suddenly, Sarah's flashlight beam landed on a figure at the end of the tunnel. It was a woman in a tattered hospital gown, her face obscured by long, matted hair. She stood motionless, staring at them. Frozen in fear, they tried to rationalize what they were seeing. Was it another explorer? A homeless person? But as they slowly approached, the figure vanished into thin air. Panic set in, and they decided it was time to leave. But the tunnels seemed to stretch endlessly, and every turn led them deeper into the labyrinth. They heard a scream echoing through the tunnels, followed by the sound of running footsteps. It wasn't long before they realized they were not alone. Shadows moved just out of sight, and the whispers grew louder. They felt an oppressive presence, as if they were being watched from all angles. In a frantic bid to escape, they retraced their steps, only to find the entrance had disappeared. The walls seemed to close in, and the temperature dropped further. Desperation took hold as they ran through the dark, twisting corridors, their breaths ragged and their hearts pounding. Just when all hope seemed lost, they stumbled upon an old, rusty ladder leading up to a small hatch. Clambering up, they pushed the hatch open and emerged into the night, gasping for air. They were outside the asylum, the moonlight casting a pale glow on their terrified faces. The trio never spoke of what they encountered that night. They had ventured into Hollow Oaks Asylum seeking adventure, but what they found was far more sinister. The asylum remains abandoned, a silent witness to the horrors within its walls. Some say the spirits of the patients still roam the tunnels, waiting for the next unwary explorer to stumble into their domain. So, if you ever find yourself near Hollow Oaks Asylum, remember this story. Some places are better left undisturbed, and some secrets are best left buried. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more eerie tales. Have you ever had a similar experience? Share your stories in the comments below.